Hello everyone and welcome to another video of Players Battle Replays, where we will go ahead and see the fight to notify where are the mistakes. This fight was sent by the Cyan Vertex, but I'm going to purchase it from the Red players team since the Confederation has won this fight, so I'm going ahead to put onto the Resistance team. We can see a bit of slow placement of the barracks, and now he is going for the wrong boost for the production. The same way we can be set for all the three members, now going for infantry scouting boost without production boost. All the riflemen. Now this is a perfect example of the routes of your on the map. So a map has routes where you are collecting the containers. You need to know them perfectly where they are. Example, this map. There are two routes out of your base. You have this one before the bridges, 1 to 2. The other one below the hill, at the bottom of the map. The same way can be said for the Cyan player. He has this route and he has this route. The same way of two exits out of the base. Same way can be said about the yellow and green, yellow and red. The green has only this entrance to his base. The same with the purple, as well the same as the other entrances from the Cyan and blue or the red and yellow player. Now when you're going for a rifleman or assaults for the scouts, for the containers, you need to place the barracks at your exits of the base. The red should have placed one here, and one at the bottom, so the last rifleman go to the bottom of the map. For yellow, he needs to put all of them here. No need to put anyone here, the same way as he did, but he did with two. He needed 3. 2 of them go into this side and 1 of them goes into this side, or 2 of them on this side, 1 of them towards this side. Now this the red player made a lot of mistake here. He had forgotten to upgrade its HQ at the time, so he's very late with his hero factory, producing the Wolverine at the very late stage. Now there's only about 30 seconds till the big containers appear. The yellow player on the other hand has a Wolverine, but he has no other army, only a Wolverine alone. Wolverine alone will not really be that much good versus Cerberus or a Hammer. A blue on the other hand went for this container, and the red player now putting the scout boost to get that container, but he's pretty late. Now there's another option that needs to be accountable for. There are no scouts. Till now they scouted the blue player as a level 3 HQ, but there is no scout on the purple or the Cyan player, so the yellow player has no knowledge what the Cyan player is doing for the big container, and now he sees a hammer, but he's pretty much late to have a countermeasures. The same way can be said for this container. He took it, the Cyan player, but it has now an error from the game. It still shows it while it's not there. You can see the blue player went for a fortress, scouting all the base. Meanwhile, no scout from the red team players. Going for level 2, he has the common recovery boost for the Wolverine, but the Wolverine is already engaging, so why are you putting that boost while it's going to be under attack? Any damage on a unit will stop the common recovery boost from recovering their HP. It's only used when you are falling back, the unit is out of fire, then starts to heal. But now the boost was very much not very good idea, since he had the Wolverine only. So a Wolverine versus base development, which one will you choose? Of course you will choose the base development, because the tier 1 hero will not be very effective at the late stage. Now there's another mistake at this map. It's not about the Seraphim incoming, it's about the green not going aviation. Now you have no scouts on the purple, you have no scouts on the Cyan. You have only scouted the blue player again, and you see him at HQ level 4. The green has no aviation, so he has no idea what purple is going for, but it's 100% The players at the back are going for aviation, which means that there will be Vertex or Thor. On the resistance side there will be Hawks. Sometimes there will be Albatrosses, but the Albatrosses are not very much used. So you will see a lot of Hawks. Sometimes you will see Albatross at the later stage. But not going any aviation, only land composition without any anti-air as well. You can see only vehicle factories with a special vehicle factory level 3, which is meant for Chameleon, and no porcupines. That's a very bad idea. Now you can see there's a Thor incoming from the purple player. Meanwhile, there is no knowledge of Hawks. The Thor will be a very disaster game move, and now this is a very bad movement from yellow. I can tell you why there's a bad movement. He's attacking, he's rushing the green cyan player, and he has no scout. As we said, no scout, so he has no knowledge of the green player what he has. The green player has shield, has Zeus, and it's going for more and more Zeus. There is a blue player coming for assistance. There are Vertex from purple, so he's pretty much dead. This attack will not be a lot of damage, so it's a very bad idea. I can notify about something in the base development. This base development is pretty much trash. He's putting his factories anywhere he finds. Everything is clumped up. There is no saving of the space. Like the red player, as we can see, his base is pretty good built, so he can have a lot of space for anything that he wants. For building more supply centers, he will have more space for the factories, saving up space and building a good base development. Meanwhile, green has not a good base development with construction yard. This base development will be very hard for the aviation player, so he will not have enough placement for the airfields and everything else. Yellow player base development is a good idea here. You can see that he built his supply centers, power plants at the front of the base. Meanwhile, his factories are at the back, so if there's an attack incoming, his factories won't be touched at the start. But there's a problem with this, that the administration buildings are on the hill, directly on the hill at the end of his base, which means any salamander, any seraphim or anything Solaris will start sniping his administration buildings without even attacking his base. He will just stand here with the Solaris behind the Typhoon and start sniping your administration buildings. If your units try to come and attack him from above the hill, they will not really be positioned well. The same way can be said for the Cyan and a Salamander at the downhill, sniping those administration buildings. But to save our space, I suggest building first at your base. At the late stage you can build at the end of the hill, but at the start of the base construction you are in shield level 3, and the Salamander and Seraphim are tier 2. They will come at the early stage. Losing at administration buildings at the early stage is a bad idea. Now you can see he is double tapping his Jaguars. No positioning. The same way can be said with the red. They are clumped up a bit. He has no army to start with, so it's pretty much dead. He positioned now, but he's falling back. He has no way to conquer this attack. One Chameleon and one Porcupine is doing nothing. The green player has a bad idea for this Chameleon, or the yellow should have moved his Chameleon assisting the red player's army, not just sitting right there without anything under it, only a Porcupine. He got bombed with the one Thor and it's dead. Yellow again are coming for assistance. Now there's only one Porcupine factory. Now till now you can see there is no scout on the purple. There is still now no scouts on the purple. So they have no knowledge that he's going for a lot of aviation, but they will know when he attacked with the Thor and those Vertex. Now that's clumped up Jaguars. It's a very bad positioning for the Jaguar. The same way can be said for this player here. He is attacking the army from the green. Cyan is very much bigger than the yellow player, and those Jaguars are not positioned well. Now Thor is just bombing left and right. There is no way to counter those Thor, as no Hawks. Getting out of the Chameleon cloud, now he's clumping up all his army under the Chameleon without, and although only hero abilities got out all of his units. The Leviathan is launching the nuke, and it says it's very late to fall back. It's literally losing a lot of health, and those Vertex will finish him up. There are not enough Porcupines to defend him. Now it's dead. Those Thorin coming for the hero factory. As you can see, the Jaguars are not really positioned. That's a very bad idea for the resistance team when you are not positioning your units well, clumping them up for one ability from the Confederation to kill most of your units. The blue player mistake was single tapping his Solaris into the Jaguars, making him dying without using the active ability. The Jaguars, the Zeus as well, are in a bad positioning. He has a double tap Zeus, if you notice it. He's firing on anything without really locking on the target. Those are double tapped. One Chameleon will really make him lose all of his units. He can't force fire. Cyan is engaging into the yellow player while the yellow player has no army, nothing. He has his factories getting destroyed by the Thor. Going for more aviation. As I said, now double tapping is pretty bad idea. The Chameleon is out of control, getting scouted from the Zeus while it's really not controlled well. The same way can be seen with those Jaguars, clumped up Jaguars. He's putting them in a line next to each other, and they are scouted. No, I don't want to leave the replay. The Cyan is pretty much dead. And because of clumping up, the Thor killed all those Jaguars. It's pretty much GG at this moment. I can't say any more mistakes. The mistakes are very well known. Positioning of units, base development, barracks are in a very wrong positioning for the container scouting and collecting. And there are no scouts for the resistance team. Now he got the Hawk, and now he's finally scouting that he was a level 5 HQ. Going for more Thor. It's very late Hawk, very late HQ development. His base development was pretty bad. The red player is still HQ level 3 until 15-16 minutes. And his airfield is down. Yeah, and he's dead. GG, thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.